Halo, kembali lagi di channel Eko Romeo Gameplay. Kita sudah tiba di chain script. Kita juga sudah menyelesaikan tutorial yang kemarin cukup panjang sebetulnya, termasuk seperti pengenalan kembali buat player baru ataupun player lama, supaya tahu jalan cerita dari Forbidden West ini. Sekarang kita sebetulnya quest berikutnya adalah mencari Ern yang berangkat terlebih dahulu untuk membersihkan jalan menuju lokasi kedutaan besar di perbatasan. Cuma Ern menghilang. Tapi seperti yang kita lihat di sini di chain script ini, ternyata ada beberapa tanda seru warna hijau ini sepertinya adalah side quest teman-teman, dan sangat menggoda. Mumpung kita ada di chain script, gak ada salahnya kan kita coba. Apa nih? Mana quest yang sekitar sini kan? Oke. Ini juga ada di dekat sini. Masuk ke dalam. Kayak tavern gitu teman-teman. Koki. Namanya mul. Lagi masak apa ini, Pak?
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wild. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hold.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies.
Kenapa kok dia
It's just
bingung
that
kalau
his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
coba kita tanya mengenai makanan. Kenapa kok ada tanda ya?
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olven or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
Oke, kayaknya kita diminta bantuan untuk
For the ingredients. A few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Oke. Bentar.
Already got enough meat and bitter leaf.
Kita cek questnya. Dash of courage. Kita udah dapat 5 wild meat dan 3 bitter leaf. Kita harus ke scrounger side. Oke, nggak masalah. Deket kok, nggak jauh-jauh amat. Silau sekali. Ini pencahayaannya bagus banget. Coba lihat teman-teman. Ngos-ngosan dia lari. Keren banget loh teman-teman. Bener-bener detail. Keren lah. Keren banget. Oke, kita motong jalan. Lompat ke bawah. Sambil lompat berguling-guling. Kayaknya scroll back side lewat sini. Oke, ada lampu nyala di depan.
Is that a tripwire?
Oh, ada yang masang jebakan kah? Oh, ada yang masang tripwire loh.
This whole area is rigged with
Apple.
tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something. Hold tight! I'll see what I can do!
Try luring them into the tripwires.
Lihat, dia ada di sana. Oke. Terus gimana?
Find a cauldron to handle red machines.
Woi, woi, sini woi. Woi, woi, sini woi. Wuhu. Yuhu. 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 Dia ke sini. Dia ke sini. Maju lagi. Waduh. Oh ya, kena. Terus kita boleh bunuh gitu.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Oh, nggak boleh. Lah terus harus gimana? Mana scrounger yang lain?
You're becoming hunted.
Oh, itu sebelah situ ada satu lagi. Kita suruh lari-lari ngelilingi tripwire gitu. Yang bener aja, bro. Ayo udah sih. Nah,
Just like I thought.
ayo bangun. Ini. Woi, wow. Kena. Ditembak, woi. Oh, woi, nggak kena tuh. Dia lompat loh. Sini dong, jalan. Woi, ada di depan sini juga ada. Gak mau ngejar. Kita suruh lari-lari gini. Aduh, bingung aku. Alamak, kayaknya mending ngumpet di dalam ini kali ya, di dalam rumput lebih aman. Aduh. Wuhui. Enggak, ini misinya. Gimana sih, tripwire-nya habis. Oh, ada keluar lagi atau cuma ini kan? Ayo ke sini, guys. Sini, guys. Ya, maju lagi dikit lagi. Nah, kena lagi. Aduh.
Okay, better.
Woi. Ayo sini. Sini. Ah.
Never saw it coming.
Aja lah. Lah, cuma nyampe sini doang. Lah terus gimana tripwire-nya habis? Kita bisa naik ke situ nggak sih? Yuk, kita suruh ngapain? Salah sih, kata jelas.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are
Ah,
for?
foto lah.
the last one.
Hello, Red. What a day, what a day.
Oh, ngeselin dari tadi lah langsung dihajar.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but she nothing's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Took down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south.
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them.
Banyak
The
monster.
vanguard seemed dead
banyak
set on
robot.
getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster.
Asik kita dikasih
Not just any
tripcaster.
tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Rawan kecelakaan nih kalau begini kayak ini. Oke, apa ini kecelakaan di
Did something
Chain
happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
I don't follow.
There's this sack of wet dirt. Olvend. Thinks he's the alderman of Chain Scrape.
Oh, Olfon tadi
How's the
orang
town
disebut-sebut
treating him as
sama
such?
kokinya.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Olvend discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire.
Wow,
Felt
bengkelnya
it best to put
dibakar
some
karena
distance
nggak
between
ngasih
us after
diskon ke
that.
Olfon. Oke, kita
Cable
lihat.
car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. I just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
Oke, I need
I
to keep
should
moving.
get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it
trial,
out.
Iya.
Maybe.
Ini
After I
nanti
get
dapat hadiah
things under control.
tiap kali
So
nyelesain
Aaron
trial.
headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Loh, bentar. Itu tujuannya memangnya mau ke sini. Bukan lah. Kita lagi nyari Aaron. Ini bukan nyari Aaron. Salah arah berarti kita. Walamak, jauh sekali. Coba, kayaknya kemarin. Oke, jadi Eko ketika naikin level sedikit teman-teman dan juga nyari bahan-bahan untuk upgrade senjata, menjinakkan, bukan menangkap ya, menjinakkan. Mana? Ini dia charger teman-teman. Sini. Jadi kita nggak perlu lari-lari ngos-ngosan kayak tadi. Yalah, jauh sekali ini. Jadi di game ini memang mau nggak mau pemain dipaksa untuk berburu teman-teman, dan berburu baik itu hewan kayak babi, tupai, bahkan tikus juga buru untuk melakukan upgrade senjatanya, termasuk juga robot-robot hewan ini. Dan cara berburunya pun juga nggak langsung dibunuh, dihajar satu-satu gitu ya teman-teman, karena ada beberapa item yang dibutuhkan untuk upgrade itu akan hilang kalau Aloy langsung membunuh robotnya. Jadi harus dipretelin satu-satu. Jadi namanya tear down, apa ya namanya ya, bener ya. Jadi kalau dulu itu ada panah yang mata panahnya itu bikin spare partnya copot dari tubuh para robot. Nah, kalau di sini karena kayaknya kita belum punya amunisi jenis teardown itu, kita hanya pakai panah biasa, cuma diarahkan ke bagian tubuh yang menjadi target. Nah, setelah jatuh nanti baru nanti kita serang sampai mati itu robotnya. Oke, kita suruh ngapain di sini nih? Kita harus, jadi waduh rame juga ini. Jadi contohnya kayak gini nih, kita pakai panah yang biasa ini, kemudian jadi biasakan teman-teman untuk selalu melakukan scanning ya teman-teman, dan lakukan tagging untuk kalau musuhnya kondisi rame kayak gini, supaya kita tahu lokasinya mereka. Kita tagging. Nanti kalau di sini kita bisa tag itemnya. Nah kayak ini kita cabut ini konten resource container nih yang ada di atasnya ini, atau mungkin item yang di belakangnya power cell. Ini juga bisa kita tag. Ini juga ini grower, ini bisa kita tag. Bahkan kita bisa tag item yang kita mau. Nah, tag part. Nah itu dia posisinya ada di depan untuk yang sound cell-nya di lehernya. Coba kita tes satu ya. Yang ini. Nih. Itu partnya lepas, nanti kita bisa ambil. Ada beberapa part yang justru hilang kalau langsung kita bunuh robotnya, baik itu pakai silent kill atau kita serang biasa. Jadi justru malah rugi. Nah, geser dulu, dia masih punya power cell, jadi ada lagi loh di belakang sana, rame banget nih. Oke. Matanya masih, nah dia pergi. Kita bisa pretelin ini yang bagian belakang. Lepas kan? Lumayan ini. Bingung dia. Lu ekorku kok lepas gitu. Kita saling strike aja lah kelamaan. Ya pas semua itemnya dia, part-partnya. Oke, kita geser dulu. Udah jadi. Silent kill juga boleh. Oh silent strike, sorry silent kill, maaf salah. Nah ini juga kita scan, nanti biasanya spare part pentingnya dia akan menyala, warnanya beda. Nah tuh lepas lagi, karena nanti ada beberapa upgrade yang menggunakan part spesifik. Ketahuan kah? Oh, enggak. Kena mati nggak nih? Oke, jarak dekat nih. Nah kalau yang grower ini agak repot memang. Item yang paling berharganya itu di sini nih. Nah ini agak susah nih manahnya. Nah kan, jadi harus tunggu dia berdiri kayak gini. Nah, soalnya kadang-kadang agak jarang juga si growernya berdiri. Biasanya setelah dia patroli berkeliling, ada titik tertentu si growernya nanti berdiri. Nah ini kesempatan. Nah lepas. Oke, dia datang. Ketahuan kah atau tidak? Oh, dia masih punya baterai kayaknya. Jadi malah lebih menguntungkan, memang agak lama ya, lebih menguntungkan kalau kita pakai ini, metode ini. Tapi nanti kalau kita udah punya jenis amunisi atau anak panah yang Eko jelasin tadi, kalau nggak salah namanya tear blaster atau apa ya, aku lupa. Nanti kita bisa dapat item yang lebih langka, biasanya kan putih atau hijau ya. Kalau ini nanti dia warnanya bisa
Ready for anything
biru,
now?
bahkan bisa kita dapat yang ungu yang bener-bener item yang langka. Disuruh kemana ya tadi? Oh ini. Ada lagi kah? Udah agak jauh. Oke, nah. Ini kontainer ini ada item. Dia berdiri kan? Ambil lagi. Pas.
Okay, now to look through the scrap piles for a metal panel.
Metal panel. Oh
I
dapat.
think I have everything I need for Mildev. Good thing too. Use a decent meal.
Oke. Ini side questnya unik. Kita melakukan side quest untuk koki. Biasanya lebih sering untuk nolong orang yang dalam kesulitan atau apa. Ini kita nolong koki. Jadi Eko juga sempat jalan-jalan ya teman-teman, kemudian nyerang beberapa robot untuk mengumpulkan item karena Eko melakukan beberapa upgrade senjatanya Aloy. Walaupun belum semua karena ada beberapa hewan yang susah banget dapatnya. Jadi mereka nggak cuma spare part dari robot tapi juga dari hewan. Yang agak repot itu ada salah satu upgrade tempat panah. Tas panah itu harus berburu jaybird atau burung kecil dan susah banget, teman-teman harus rajin-rajin scanning supaya bisa ngelihat ini burungnya ada di mana, karena kalau terlalu deket dia terbang. Jadi jalan dikit scan lagi, jalan dikit scan lagi. Kalau babi lumayan banyak, gampang dapatnya. Tikus sama ini, oh tikus sih gampang ya. Apa ya, kok yang mirip tikus, squirrel apa, oh ya ampun, tupai maksudnya itu. Nah ini kayak gini, kelinci ini juga susah nih, kenceng banget dia larinya. Mana dia tuh, oh kena. Ini beruntung sekali, agak ngasal tadi sebetulnya. Dan burungnya juga macam-macam. Eko juga sempet nemu burung dara, gagak, cuma dapat itemnya yang warna hijau uncommon gitu aja. Jadi kayaknya nggak tahu apakah dipakai untuk upgrade ini atau enggak. Kita langsung balik aja ketemu si Koki ya. Wow. Ayo, lebih kencang lagi. Jadi memang mau nggak mau ya grinding juga. Dan skill tree-nya pun juga berbeda dengan skill tree yang zero down ya. Jadi kalau di sini ada satu skill utama, itu kita baru bisa buka kalau kita mengumpulkan 3 skill yang kayak kecil-kecil yang lain gitu. Eko kasih lihat ya, skill Eko karena suka stealth strike, jadi yang Eko utamain yang infiltrator ini. Nah ini nih untuk dapat silent strike. Nah ini, nah nanti kita bisa buka yang stealth stalker yang bisa mengaktifkan kayak ini nih ya, kayak jadi kayak menghilang sedikit dari pandangan. Very high visibility reduction namanya. Aku nggak tahu apakah ini nanti membutuhkan apa, item atau spare part tambahan atau enggak, atau langsung otomatis aktif berdasarkan skill tree ini aja. Jadi ini kita masih kurang low profile sama quiet spear. Dan juga stealth strike itu juga sama seperti Zero Dawn yang lama, dia bertingkat. Jadi kalau hewan kecil pakai stealth strike biasa, tuh robotnya langsung KO. Cuma kalau robotnya ukurannya agak gede dikit, nggak bisa langsung mati, tapi damage-nya lumayan. Oke, kita ke mode.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olven himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt
Keasinan lah.
instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think
Cuma
I have
dikasih
everything you asked
garam
for.
doang.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Oke, dimasakin makanan nih. Tekstur kulit wajahnya loh, detail.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time
Oh,
you want the
enak.
best provisions, you know where to find me. And your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
Oh, ada. Oh, jadi ada manfaatnya ternyata kalau kita ini apa? Makan makanan dari koki. Oh, temporary benefit dan skill boost. Meal has reduce your concentration recovery time. Oke, meningkatkan konsentrasi teman-teman. Oh gitu, jadi kita harus mengumpulkan bahan masakan, kemudian untuk dibawa membeli makanan. Hanya ada satu jenis makanan yang aktif, nggak langsung double-double ya.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out.
Betul
And
sekali.
see what else Mildef's cooking up.
Coba ini kayaknya ada side quest lagi di sini, di bawah sini nih.
You know what we need?
Mana sih?
Proper survey of the valley.
Oh bukan.
Laughing about. We already got maps.
So if an Oz... If you call a few squiggles on a piece of paper a map,
96 yang tanda seru warna hijau. Duh. Buka map aja lah. Oh ini ada sini.
Close it, hammerhead. What?
Anomilipin apa sih ini? Coba kita tanya. Kita punya satu skill, kita bisa pakai. Kita nyalain yang quiet movement atau low profile. Reduce your visibility to enemies. Move more quietly. Oh sama aja sih sebenarnya. Oh tapi kok beda ya? Oh ini udah kebuka, udah warna merah. Oke berarti yang ini kali ya. Nice, kita punya stealth stalker equip. Oh gitu. Gitu. View next level. Oh kayak ada jubahnya gitu, cloaking device based on stalker teknologi. Jadi stalker itu kayaknya salah satu robot yang bisa menghilang kalau nggak salah. Oke. Sampai 100% yang level 2. 200%. Oke lah. Coba kita
Savior of
tanya.
Meridian, come on over here.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's O'Dirk. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West.
Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the savior of Meridian, champion of the East, or the Enduring,
disuruh
master
bertanding.
of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the master of masters.
Oh, kita
I've
akan
heard
melawan
the
Tenakth
Tenakth have
pertama
training
kalinya.
pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tenakth are split into 3 clans.
Oh,
3
ada informasi
clans,
baru nih.
3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tenakth don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Oh,
Who
dites
would I be
nih.
fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee pit chain script, close quarter fighting skill. Oke. Ayolah. Oh, practice your melee skill. Unlock combos in focus tutorial. Defeat other fighter. Oke, dan berlatih bebas. Yes, kita mulai latihannya. You have equipped a valor surge. Laki baca, bro.
Almost ready to go? Someone said I had the best singing voice.
That's some damn good gear. There they
Push. 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 Ditahan, dia bisa. Gimana cara nahan? Wow. Push. Ups. Waduh, agak repot ini. Oke, kita maju mundur kayaknya. Oke, lari dulu. Oh, ternyata misi ini apa HP sendiri ternyata. Ayo. Masih bisa bangun dia. Loh, kok bangun lagi dia? Nggak kena. Beruntung. Wis, nggak kena. Ini bajunya sampai lepas semua. Ini kapan menangnya ini, yoi?
bit early for you to be up and about, isn't it?
Aduh, wis, combo dia. Oh, ini nggak selesai ini.
Keep the noise down. Some of us.
Up.
I thought you'd left by now.
Oh, ini
This
kena-
one goes to the Nora.
I've had too much to drink.
Oh gitu. Udah lah.
I gotta go.
There's still some training for you to finish. Hope to see you again.
Oh, efek ininya udah habis. Efek makanan.
Hold it!
25 ada petualangan. Di sebelah sini teman-teman. Ah, ini dia.
We are on the same side here, Alva.
Oh,
The
ini
bristlebacks
Alphon di sini nih.
threaten us all.
Oh, drop the act. We all...
What do you want, Alvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that
dia
whistle
telepon.
blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, Gutter of Hughes.
Kayaknya
Maybe.
ketemu Alphon juga ini.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Olfant Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and
The embassy? Why, by the forge.
Oke, kenapa ini mencurigakan?
Ah, greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast.
Oke, agak mencurigakan ini. Coba kita tanya kenapa work stoppage.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Karja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Karja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity
ternyata lagi
for a
mogok
land
kerja.
worked by the people,
Work
for the
stoppage itu
people.
maksudnya mogok
Right.
kerja.
And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Oke, tapi siapa yang
If
ngunjuk
chain
kamu?
scrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then. People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chain Scrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
Oke, kita kejar pertanyaan berikutnya. Dia ngaku sebagai pendiri Chain Scrape.
You said you founded Chain Scrape. Somehow I doubt that.
Practically founded, I said. I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light's shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say Chain Scrape is what it is thanks to me.
Wih,
Oh,
mengklaim.
so you're not just standing around and profiting off everyone else?
Not at all. Sure, I make a little return on my investment here and there, but my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Agak unik nih, sekarang ada unsur politik. Oke, kita tanya hubungannya dia dengan Karja.
You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble, ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Karja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there.
Oke, ini agak
Someone had to step up and say no
masalah
more.
politik di sini. Osramnya nggak mau disuruh keluar untuk ngelawan Bristleback. Oke.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Oke, kita
Better see what that
dapat
Karja
side
magistrate
quest
wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Oke, kita temui magistrate dari Karja tadi. Kemungkinan ada di sini kata oleh. Mana. Oke, ini dia. Java the Willing.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvan's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd.
Oke, Karja dituduh.
But the louder and longer he says it,
membiarkan
the more
Bristleback
support he'll get for his
masuk ke
damn
wilayah Daunt.
concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light.
Oh, melalui barren light.
If you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvan up.
Bentuk wajahnya tajam banget, keren. Oke, kita tanya dulu. Oke, apa tugasnya dia di sini?
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not.
Dia sukarela datang.
Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvan blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvan's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Well, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Gila. Matanya juga detail gitu loh.
What is this concession decree that Ulvan wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Oh, minta bagian dari
Exactly.
keuntungan.
With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
Oke, kedatangan Bristleback-nya itu memperburuk kondisi ternyata di sini. Oke, kita tanya kenapa si Ulvan ini menyalahkan Karja.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvan get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well,
Oke,
Let's just say
situasinya kayak saling
no one
sandra
here
gitu.
has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King.
lagi-lagi Mad Sun
And
King,
with
ya.
the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
Oke, chain script ini penting untuk pembangunan Barren Light, lokasi kedutaan di perbatasan barat ini. Oke, kita tanya dulu. Di mana pertama kali
You said the
Bristleback
bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Ini situasinya ternyata saling berkaitan teman-teman side questnya. Jadi duta besarnya nggak bisa masuk karena ada bristleback. Sementara di sini chain script ini penting untuk pembangunan Barren Light, lokasi kedutaan besar Sun King. Sun King kayak nama apa aja. Ya Karja lah, kedutaan besarnya Karja. Tapi karena Oseramnya mogok kerja, ya nggak jalan juga pembangunan Barren Light-nya.